Welcome to the very first episode of Lifehacks.
Before we start,
Do remember to subscribe to our social media on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Stay tuned. Welcome back to Lifehacks. You are with the famous Chef Amri.
and Dr. Dee Dee.
Yes, how are you, Chef?
I'm very good.
All right, we have a very special program here, right? Upcoming. This is Lifehacks, everyone.
Yes.
Right?
What is Lifehack?
Good question. Okay, Lifehacks is actually about shortcuts, novelty ideas, and tips from all the experts to help in the productivity of our life. So with our guest experts, we will be sharing with you about nutrition and health, food, especially by our famous chef.
And home.
Yes, and home. Yes, home is about the design of the home ergonomically.
Yes.
To help us to get better health. And also, Chef, don't forget
Yes.
beauty.
Beauty and the Beast,
Beauty and the Beast. Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have beauty and health as well. So everything about this show is relating to health.
Health, yes.
Yes, right? So again, Chef, many people would like to know why we are promoting health in this way.
Okay, first and foremost, because we gone through all kind of problems, all kind of obstacle to what we are today. So meaning we want to share to the viewers about our life journey. Yes.
For me, for instance, right, Chef, I had been obese. All right, at my height, at about 1.5 meters, I was about 90 kilos. That was big, That was
For woman,
yeah,
Yes.
and that was like 40 BMI. I had, knee replacement surgeries, and then again, I was hospitalized for gastroenteritis, So there was a lot of things happening, and I was dieting all the way, and then I was very miserable, low confidence, and all that. So, and on top of that, my whole family, okay, I've lost family members. My mom, my dad, my brother through stroke, and then my brother and my sister has diabetes and hypertension. So it is very, very challenging for me. So this is something that I want to do to reach out to our viewers so that they will get good tips. What
Yes.
about you, Chef?
For me, I have my own
Challenges?
challenges.
And what was
Like
that?
I was suffering from stroke 2 years ago. At the same time, when I got my stroke, I was diagnosed with thyroid cancer.
Thyroid cancer.
Yeah. So in a year, I was hospitalized for 2 times.
Oh, wow.
So in the end, because of this thyroid removal, I lost my voice cord.
Oh my gosh, I think it must be very challenging.
Very
to talk.
challenging, yes. And I lost my business also,
Oh, wow.
my restaurant.
Wow. Do you think, and also I think all these things are amounting
Blessing
to...
in disguise, yes.
Why do you say blessing in disguise?
Because why? That is where we meet. After.
That's true,
Yeah.
right? Bringing our journeys together
Together,
in
yes,
health.
yes,
And I
that's
think it is our duty and responsibility
To share.
Yes, to share and touch everybody's
Yes,
life out
true.
there. So again, I think with all that we are doing, right here,
Yes.
I think number one, health is
Important.
very important.
Health is everything.
Health is everything. Without health,
We are nothing.
that's true. Even
Without
though
money also we nothing.
yeah, but I think most importantly is that you need to have good health, isn't
Yes,
it?
very
Okay,
important.
I think we know that health is not about the absence of diseases, not about the absence of infirmity, but also about
Lifestyle.
total. Yes.
Yes, lifestyle is.
He just said it, it's just the total lifestyle,
Yes, we
good
need to change.
physical health, good spiritual health, good emotional health, good mental health. And that's why we are here, Chef Amri and Dr. Dee, with Lifehacks. We are back. Chef,
Yeah.
I love the part where you said we, we need balance.
Balance, yes.
Right? Why do you say that?
Because we need balance in life and also in family, in work, all need balance.
To avoid stress,
Yes.
right? Okay. Likewise, with regards to our body, okay, what we put into our body is, of course, we need balance as well, right? So again, before I go into the balance of nutrition, right? What are you preparing for
So
us
I
today?
intend to make something simpler, because we need to have a meal that is complete, be it the salad, the protein, and the iron. So I'm gonna prepare one dishes that is salad niswa.
Okay, salad niswa.
Yes,
That sounds
complete
very
meal.
complete meal.
A complete meal.
Okay, I love the fact that you mentioned a complete meal, right? Chef, you were mentioning about iron, about
Protein, yes.
right? Okay, the basics of it is we need macronutrients, which is our carbohydrates, which we need for energy. We need protein, which we need for the recovery of our muscle cells and the growth of muscle cells. And then we also need fats, good fats, okay, that will help in our mechanism, in other words, our organs functions. And then again, in those, if you don't have a balanced diet, where you get your vitamins from is actually from your plate. Lots of people will just,
Probably.
yeah, from your plate. Because what you put on your plate, you get vitamins from that. Okay, let me give you an instance, right? How much do you eat? Okay, to have a balanced diet, okay, let's cut this thing into
Quadrant.
a quadrant, right?
Yeah.
The first quadrant, okay, when we talk about carbohydrates, okay, the rule of the thumb is just a fist, okay, of carbohydrates. And of course, ideally, it has to be complex carbohydrates, right? It's healthier, that is.
So
you
could be
have
rice, pasta.
brown rice, whole grain pasta, right? Wholemeal pasta, wholemeal bread. Yeah, there you go. Okay, and then you put it over here, right? Okay, the next one is your vegetables. All right, you need your vegetables to help in your immunity, right? And then you need to go to the toilet, so that
The
you don't
fiber,
have so you don't have constipation. Right? That's the one. And then the other one is the protein. Okay,
Yes.
protein, chef. What would you say? Protein comes from?
Chicken, meat, fish, and powder. Protein powder.
Yes, ideally. I love that. Okay, actually, try to get, the basic must be right. Okay, so try to get your food, okay, rich in protein first before you go into powder and
Yes.
pills and all that. Remember?
Sometimes we are too busy,
Busy?
to consume.
No, not too busy to take care of good health. Remember?
Yes.
Yeah. And then the other one, okay.
Yes, mommy.
I love that. Okay, so we need to be balanced. So we need to have our proteins, and of course we need to have our fruits as well. All right. So if you have that in your sitting of a meal, okay, that means it is complete. You have your carbohydrates in there, your proteins, and then your good fats as well, and everything is in there.
There.
So actually, you get your balanced diet from your plate. There, voila. So I'm very, very excited for you.
Okay, how about water?
Okay. Oh yes, you need to
Is
drink
that
water.
going to be part of the balance?
Oh yes, of course. Cheers. Okay. Right. Viewers, Lifehacks viewers, you need to drink water 8 to 12 glasses a day to stay hydrated. If you don't have enough water, that's where you have your high blood pressure and all that, because of the blood viscosity. All right, and again, it also will affect your bowel movements if you don't have enough water, right?
Yes, correct.
And of course, beauty as well. You look dry, and like a prune, like a dried prune. We don't want to look like that.
Yeah.
Okay, talking about that, chef, I think we have a segment with Ashik of Exclusive on beauty and health. So chef, go and cook for me, okay?
Yeah, I'm going to share with you about the salad I intend to do. Okay?
Yes.
See you again.
Yes. We are here. Are you excited? We're gonna meet Ashik from Exclusive. Come along.
Hi,
Look at you.
Dee Dee.
Look at you. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I
It's
am
been
good.
so long, Dee Dee.
Yes, you're looking great, by the
Thank
way.
you too. Looking
Thank
gorgeous
you.
with this outfit. It's awesome.
Thank you. It's by Liazati Collections, a special limited edition by Dee Dee.
Wow.
Right, look at that, right?
It's nice.
Right, talking
Awesome.
about styling, talking about beauty.
Yeah.
That's why we have our special Ashik from Exclusive, the beauty consultant for Lifehacks, right? So again, before we start, okay, I would like to remind everybody, okay, out there to actually subscribe to our Lifehacks YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And by the way, right,
Yes.
Ashik is going to even write 10 Lifehacks, bullet points for everybody in our Facebook Lifehacks.
Yes, I'll be sharing tips
Yes.
on beauty, on how you can eventually make yourself from a simple person become
Gorgeous.
and somebody else. But not really to change or transform yourself, no. But I'll share some secret of makeups.
There you see, magical tips, isn't it?
Yes.
You know, I mean, when we're talking about beauty, we're talking about beauty,
Yes.
we always think that beauty is centimeters apart. Okay. For instance, okay, look at our face. This is our template.
Exactly.
There are people with wider set eyes, or narrowly spaced eyes. You know, it is where Ashi will come in and do the design, isn't it? To make sure
Yes.
that your eyes are big. You know, if you have small eyes like me, something like that, right?
Yes, I will just share with you guys how you can, use something simple to make it awesome.
Right,
Yes.
right. We want to know from you, Ashik, what have you been up to these past
Oh my
months?
god, Monday to Sundays, eventually I'm like working every day.
Okay.
Alright, basically I'm busy in and out of KL, to meet with my designers, to meet with my tailors, and even to meet with friends from KL. So for the Hari Raya season, that was about a few months back, I did kurta. I designed my own, and it was sold out. Everything was coming up. Like recently, that I have 2 runways. One which I've done it in Lagoon Sari. The other one was with Singapore Flyers.
Wow.
Yeah,
So you see, beauty consultant, bridal consultant, also a designer as well. You are multi-talented, Ashik, I must say.
I'm just trying out on all this, and eventually, alhamdulillah, all went well.
Wow.
But my time is, very limited. Eventually, those customers who came to me and asked for an appointment, so they really have to make an appointment with me. to
But
meet
you
them.
have a group of people actually
Yes,
supporting you,
yes,
isn't
yes,
it?
I have.
All
I
right.
have a
And you
team.
also, being where we are today, you also have a group of corporations actually supporting you, isn't it? Where are we today?
Yes,
Look at this
alright.
huge, gorgeous place.
Okay, actually, we are here at Lagoon Sari. So my office is at Lagoon Sari Juchat. Yes, we are located at level 5. Yeah, and Lagoon Sari have 2 outlets. One is at Juchat, the other one is at Bukit Timah.
That's awesome, isn't it?
I believe they know, and eventually when they look through my Instagram, they can see where am I always.
All right. So for the next 10 episodes, right? What would you be sharing with our viewers?
Alright, tips. I
Tips.
think especially people would like to know on how I do the light makeup, and I think their concern is more on the eyebrows.
Right.
One thing about eyebrows, right? It will change your whole look, Dee Dee. Do you know that?
Oh, I want to know that. I
Yes.
want to know. I don't know how to do my eyebrows.
I will teach you a very simple technique that you can, eventually do it within 5 minutes, maybe.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay. You see, those are the tips that many of us, sometimes we don't know what's the shortcuts and all that. So you're going to share it with us,
Those
isn't it?
tricks, yes.
Yes, I love that. That's why this show is called Lifehacks. Because it's shortcuts to many, many things that we want to do.
And I believe you are also busy to do your own makeup. Sometimes you need to know
Yes.
what is the shortcut ways, right?
Yes.
I will teach you the trick.
Oh, I have this difficulty, sometimes from the day and then eventually going into the night. It's like from day when I'm working and
Yeah.
then I want to go to a party at night. What
Yes.
do I wear? How do I style myself?
You want to know the tips?
Yes.
You must watch all the 10 episodes.
All right. Yes.
That is the trick, okay? You must watch every episode, you will know what I'm doing.
Right, I love that. And again, right? Okay, but of course, before we go to do our eyebrows or go from morning to nighttime
makeup, yeah.
look, okay? What about what's the foundation? Do we need to take care of our face and all that?
The base must be important, and also how you take care of your skin is very important. That's why I'll be sharing some tips with you guys on how to get a good skin. With a good skin, you can do a very shortcut makeup.
Oh wow! So that means like the facial cleansing
Yes,
and everything.
the base is very important, your skin.
Awesome.
Yes.
So everybody, Lifehacks viewers, stay tuned. Don't go away.
Yes, stay tuned.
It is very important to have a good foundation when taking care of your skin. Hence, the skincare routine. Thus, after cleansing of the face, we'd like to ask Ashik, the expert, what do we do next? Ashik, tell us, what do we do next?
Hi everyone. Alright, before I touch on that, Dee, do you know what you're supposed to do before you sleep every night?
Okay, I do know that I'm not supposed to sleep with my makeup on.
Yes, the reason being, do you know?
Okay, I know there's impurities and all that. You would like to elaborate on that?
Alright, because the thing is, when you have makeup on, you'll be blocking all your pores. And when you wake up the next morning, it will create kind of, infection. Some people may have even breakouts straight away. So it's very, very important to clean your face when you reach home. And then after that, before you sleep, alright, what you can do, you can even take this ice cube, you go all over your face. This technique, even the men can use it. Alright, it will close your pores. Alright, you make your face very cooling effect. And after that, before you go to bed, just take an aloe vera gel and go over with your face. The best, if you could get the real aloe vera, you cut it into half, you take the gel inside, and then you put it on your face. You can get it at any supermarket if you want to.
I see.
It's very good to practice this technique every day actually.
Okay. Actually the eyes, right? I've heard someone doing it, but I'm wondering whether it has any effect on how you put on your makeup after that. Does it actually help to make your makeup seep in?
Yes.
I see.
Usually before a wedding event, right, I will ask my bride to do it. To take one ice cube and go all over the face, and then I'll start to do the makeup.
That's really good.
It's very, very good.
So this is Afika? Right.
Yes, so the face has already been cleansed and everything. So the important thing is to start out with your toner first.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
Toner
What's the purpose of the toner?
Okay, this toner is actually to clean the excess of, like, say, whatever dirt that's still on the face. So put it on the cotton and remove whatever excess dirt or whatever that's left on the face. Sometimes after you do the normal cleansing, right, it doesn't really clears off whatever that is left on the face. So it's quite important to use a toner to even close your pores lah. Alright.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice.
There you go.
Do you feel refreshed, Afika?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. After the
What
toner,
next?
moisturizer. Moisturizer is another thing that I need to emphasize more on, because some of the moisturizer, right, is very oily, so do not use a lot of moisturizer. But if you have a dry skin, yes, then you use like a bit more than those normal ones. So usually I just take two. Just take two.
I see.
Okay.
Okay.
Usually that's what I do.
I think also moisturizer, it is important to have SPF. I think. Yes, in order to protect the skin.
Your skin against the sun.
Right. I think minimum we would recommend is about 30, SPF 30, because I think it all also depends on how long you're going to be out in the sun. So,
correct.
Particularly for those who want to be in the sun, for instance, about 12 to 2 p.m. in the noon. Yeah, so you need to have a higher SPF. So this is to protect the
skin against the sun.
Yes, that's true.
And I think the men also should put some sunblock, because I believe most of the men doesn't do all this.
Yes.
moisturizing. See?
Right. Okay.
All right.
So basically with this, with a good foundation, skincare foundation like this, so any makeup you put on your face would sit in very nicely.
Yes, it will.
I see.
So moisturizer and toner is very important before you apply any makeup on. All right.
Okay. Point noted. And of course, after this, we have the great skincare routine, and then we'll go to the makeup segment. But you guys have to wait until the next episode, right? Yes.
All right.
Cuckoo, cuckoo.
Hey.
Chef, you look so tired.
Yeah, after the cooking, yeah, a bit tired.
Okay. But
Yes.
okay, whether you're tired or not, this really looks delicious, isn't it?
Simple. Yes, something simple.
Okay. Do you want to know? Tell us about this this
This
dish
is,
again.
they call it salad niçoise.
Salad niçoise.
Yeah.
Niçoise.
So people in Nice, in France, they will enjoy this the most. Yes.
And then we were
It
talking
consists
about.
of starch. This is the potato. We have the protein coming from the egg, and we have another protein that is the tuna.
And I think, okay,
You can squeeze a bit of lemon.
lemon as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Now the thing is that when we're talking about balanced diet,
Yeah.
right? I think we it's everything on a plate.
Yes.
So we have like all the macronutrients, like you mentioned just now, is
Yeah.
the protein, which is muscle building.
Yes.
Muscle building. And then we have the the vegetables, right?
Carbo.
Can you actually put fruits inside these
Can
as well?
Up to you.
Okay. And then you actually have your good carbohydrates,
Yes.
right? Right. And then your vitamin C in your vegetables as well.
That's
And I
why
think protein
in
as well.
cooking, you determine the cooking. Yeah, there's no right or wrong. But in order to follow the standard recipe of the salad niçoise, this is the way.
Okay.
But other alternative you can put, no problem.
Okay, I see. Okay, another thing is that many people always think about having their vitamins in the forms of
Fruits.
Peels.
Or peels.
Peels,
The lazy one.
But I think it would be important for us to actually have our vitamins on a plate, isn't it?
Yes. Sometimes because of the work issue, they have no time to consume the food.
And you know what? While I'm eating this, I'm thinking like Ashik would be very jealous if he thinks that he's not eating this. I just came from his place just now.
Yes.
Okay, it's amazing. I think he was teaching us about how to look good. Really from the foundation, like you have to clean your face the right way and everything. I think it's also the same like in food as well.
Yes,
We need to have
same.
a stable
Yes.
foundation.
Yes.
All right, and I think the kind of foods that you eat actually will determine whether you have good immunity, isn't it?
Yes.
Macronutrients, all right, macronutrients like carbohydrates, good fats, like tuna is good fats
Yes,
actually.
good fats, yes.
Right, good fats, which is needed for the workings of our physiological functions of our organs, right? And then after that we have proteins as well. As I said just now, it's muscle building. And then we have the micronutrients, which is all the vitamins B, C, A, and all that. So we need that for our organs function, right? So again, like I think you would agree, right? Everything on a plate.
Yes.
If you put everything good in that, that's translated in how we feel
Yes.
and how we
true.
look.
That's true. I agree with you.
And how we function.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to continue eating.
Yes, please do.
All right. Okay. So, okay, viewers. Okay, this is salad niçoise, specially from Chef Amri. Lifehacks viewers, you are with Dr. Dee at Viveri Design Studio. Come! Hello! Yay!
Hello, Dr.
Yes.
Dee.
Hi, how are you, Tony?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Wonderful.
Oh, we feel good.
Yes.
Rita and Tony, it's lovely to meet you both.
Hi, Dr. Dee. Welcome to our showroom.
Thank you. I love being here. The ambience is almost magical, I think.
Oh, thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Wow. Okay, Life Hacks audience. Okay, I'm here actually on a mission, on a lifestyle mission actually, to find out from the expert Rita and Tony from Viveri about the design of house, layout and everything. But first of all, we need to find out what Viveri stands for. Yeah.
Viveri has been in the market for 13 years. Me, myself, and Tony has been in the market combined at least 30 years. Yeah.
Wow, 30.
30 years, yeah. So basically, Viveri stands for to live in, which is in Italian language.
Wow, to live in.
Correct.
I love that, I mean, when we're talking about living in your house.
Yes,
all
right.
right. Again, we're talking about being, of good health in the house.
Right.
We're not only talking about the body physiological being in good health, but also being in the house to put us in better health.
Yes, of course.
Right.
Yes,
Definitely.
Yes.
And I think one of the most important things is about ergonomics, the
Yes.
design of the
Yes,
house,
right.
to help you get healthier,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. So
What would you advise on that?
So
Actually,
the interior design part actually helps you to put into your house in a better place. So you make the house better by interior designing it and to create a better place for you to live in actually. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where we come in.
yes, the expert, isn't it?
Yes.
Right. Yeah. What about when I have a floor plan?
Yes, right.
And I said, okay, Tony and Rita, I want to live in this house. How can you make it better for me that it helps me in my daily everyday movement? Because I think the design of a house, if it's not designed well, the ergonomics of the design is not good,
Okay.
it will create muscle pains, fatigue, due to the movements, clutter of the house and all. How do you actually design the house in line with our health to make us healthier, and for those of us who has medical conditions, perhaps to be healthier as a result of the design of the
Oh,
house?
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
So if you have a floor plan, you have to understand the individual client's needs actually,
Yeah.
and what is more beneficial to them. So individual clients have different needs. So how do we go about it? We will study the clients, we will ask questions, we get to know them better, and we will see their current house and their future house from there, and actually we can actually come back with the type of design for the house that
Right.
individual client needs
That's right.
actually. Yes.
So basically,
it
you
is.
are reading their character.
Yes, of
Yes,
course.
very important.
Would
Yes.
you like to go into that one?
Oh yes, definitely. Basically, we have these 3 L's where we like to emphasize to our clients. The 3 L's are the lifestyle, a layout, and the lightings. That's how important the 3 L's are to create a beautiful homes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, life hacks. Remember, lifestyle
That's right.
Layout.
Layout and the lightings.
and lighting.
Right.
You see? So you see, that's the life hacks takeaway. Okay, always
Yeah.
remember that. Lifestyle, layout, and lighting.
Yes,
Right.
Okay, talk about lifestyle.
Yes,
all right.
correct.
If you want to make the house healthier, for instance, right? What about a health corner or a fitness corner or something? What would you say?
Yes, and nowadays more clients are actually into more fitness corner. They like to do some yoga corner, some Pilates corner. So we also create this type of corners to actually to fit into their lifestyle.
Yeah, that's how it is. We have created a lot of houses. It come with those fitness corner.
Special design. What
Specially
we call it
designed.
special
yeah,
design
for
for
it,
it.
yeah.
Yes, correct.
Alright.
Individual clients will need different type of things. So
I
we will
see.
create different type
I
of
see.
Yes,
What about like if we have like older folks in the house, you
Yeah.
know,
Yes.
right? So if let's say they have like difficulty moving, for instance, what do you do for them?
Okay, for older folks, we actually
Spacious.
create some form of easy design.
To
Their
move
layout.
around.
Yes, for their layout, we actually create a simpler layout where they can get their necessity easily. That's very
Right.
important. Yes,
I
correct.
like that. The
Yes.
ease of movement,
Yes,
Right.
correct.
okay, and also not endangering them in terms of safety.
Yes,
Right.
this will fall into the one of the L is under the layout.
under the
yes,
layout.
so yes,
Under the
correct.
layout.
Yes,
You see,
correct.
I love the fact that Viveri is doing this special niche. You know, because many people, many home owners, right? They
Yes.
only just go to a person and say, okay, oh, I love this design, for instance,
Yes,
okay.
right.
But many people overlook the fact that the house they design or they get to be designed, okay, actually overlook certain safety factors, perhaps, when we're talking about clutter. What about children's room? Yeah.
Yes.
So what would your advice be for people who wants to design a children?
Okay, for children room, then we are talking about lifestyle. For children, a lot of lifestyle, you're talking about storage.
Right.
Children need a lot of storage. Toys, books and stuff like that.
Right.
So for children room, we create a lot of storage for them.
Okay.
So when you put their stuff away, we can conceal it away fast.
Okay.
That's the idea.
And how would you do
Also
that?
safety.
Yeah, how would you do that? Okay, like most of the time we think about, okay, when you storage something, you put it into boxes and all that. Would it look very ugly if you have boxes all over the place for children's room?
Yes,
What would you do?
We will have to design something complements with the whole concept.
Oh, tell us
That's right.
about it. For instance?
For instance, let's say we have a boxes, like how we can actually put all their toys. Their toys are from a small one to the big one. Yeah, we have to make sure the design, it doesn't look like boxes. It doesn't look like a storage. You see?
Okay.
We design something that is interesting in terms of colors, in terms of the design shape. To make it like a look. This is not a storage, but it's the multi-purpose of that.
Okay. So perhaps like you could actually design it like to be like a chair. Right, you hide it underneath a sofa.
Yes, definitely that can be done. Yeah.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
There's
You see, so basically you come up with the creativity.
That is where we come in.
Yeah, you see, I
Yes,
love it. I love it. You see, so now, okay, Lifehacks audience, okay, you have to do away with all these old designs where you think, okay, you just buy boxes after boxes, stack it up, and then tell your children to actually, just keep it, right?
Yes,
you can
right.
actually design it like underneath a bed.
Yes,
maybe? Is
underneath
that
a
it?
bed, underneath a chair, or underneath the
So you
staircase or something like that.
conceal it.
Yes.
Ah, you see.
Yes, correct.
So I like that. No declutter, right?
Yes,
I think
correct.
Marie Kondo actually says declutter, isn't it?
Spark joy.
You are
You
right.
see,
yeah.
declutter to have more joyful spaces for the children
Exactly,
to move around in.
yes, correct.
You see, I love that. I mean, that's when we talk about that, it's talking about functionalities,
Yep.
right?
Yes, of course.
Functionalities of movements and all that. I
Yes.
love that. Okay. Okay. What about briefly speaking, right? What are the different concepts that you do, like Victorian? I know. Very people are very big on Victorian. What are the modern things nowadays? What is it?
Well, a lot of people, clients come to us, say some things that basically what's in the market, like, oh, I want like a farmhouse.
Oh,
Design,
Yeah.
yes,
Okay.
farmhouse.
What is the
Our-
takeaway from a farmhouse? What do you see when you call it a farmhouse?
Yes.
There you
Alright.
go. It's a farmhouse, basically like a cottage. Where you don't feel like you're in Singapore. Yeah,
Okay.
something
Yes,
like
correct,
that. Yeah.
correct.
It's
Alright.
a
Yes, correct.
lot of detailings, kind of thing.
Oh, I love that.
Yes. Basically, it's a combination of Victorian, modern. It come with that kind of farmhouse.
Okay.
It's how you actually look into it.
Okay, and what other things do you have? Victorian modern,
Victorian.
farmhouse.
Contemporary
Design, we have the
Inting,
Zen design,
yeah.
then we do a lot of
Japanese.
Japanese design and do a little industrial design, yes, correct.
Oh wow!
Yes,
So you
correct.
have Japandi design, you have Victorian design,
Yes, correct.
Victorian modern
Yes,
design.
correct, yeah,
Like what you see in our showroom.
Okay, so we're gonna take a little bit of tour, all right, to actually look at the space of living and dining in
Yeah.
a short while,
Yes,
isn't it?
Yes, exactly.
Right, so,
yeah. Can't wait for that.
Yeah.
To share with everyone, audience there.
Lifehacks audience, remember the takeaway points from this episode is the 3 L's: lifestyle, layout, and lighting.
That's right.
Okay, and we're talking about ergonomic of design for everybody home. Okay, in terms of tailor-made,
Yeah.
the whole design to 3 C's.
That's right.
Yes.
What are the 3 C's?
Character
Comfort.
and concept.
There you go. And who's better to do it? Okay, let's do it with Be Very. Chef, I'm very happy. You know why? Because I am so full.
Thank you.
Yeah, okay. Thank you for teaching us how to make the salad niçoise.
Yes.
And I learned how to speak French as well. Okay, for this episode, right, Chef, we have learned so many things. The basic foundations of skincare regime, and then we have also learned the basic foundation of the food we eat on the plate.
Yes.
And then also we see case studies and how to exercise, and then also home renovation in regards to health.
Yes.
So we learn lots of things, and I am so excited Okay, next week we're also going to learn many things, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, before that, don't
Don't
forget,
forget.
yes, to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Lifehacks, okay, and follow our Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter of Lifehacks. So next week we are going to learn. Chef's going to teach us how to do the chick, 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 boom, boom, boom. What's that,
Yes.
Chef? The
There's
chick.
cheek.
The cheek,
Beef
huh?
cheek.
Okay, the beef cheek. Okay, so follow us. Okay, next week's episode.
See you. Bye bye.